All right, we're live here. What's up, YouTube? Today we are going to be cracking this MagicCon Festival in a box. Real quick, we'll go over the contents. Mystery Booster 2, a few collector boosters, one being Commander Masters, Wilds of Eldraine, and then a Lost Caverns of Ixalan. And it has a promo pack and a Secret Lair drop as well. The Little Legends is the Secret Lair drop, and then the promo pack is just Secret Lair drops that they've had in the Magic Con festivals. Oh man, this is pretty cool. Oh my goodness, oh shoot. Sorry y'all. So right off rip, you got the promo pack. So we'll dive right into that. That's pretty cool how they did this. I'm gonna set this off to the side. Well, I'll just continue to open it like this, just so y'all can see. I picked up another festival in the box. I think last year's Vegas festival in the box. And well, it did not come as nice and neat as this one did. So you get a Ponder, a Swords to Plowshare, a Plains, and then Convention Morrow. So that's very neat cards, and just with the art in general. We'll crack this open next, but we're going to unpack the rest of this so we can get this out of the way. Your 3 collector boosters, and then the Mystery Booster 2. So we'll tuck this away. We'll tuck these collector boosters over here. We'll go ahead and crack this Secret Lair open. Failed the pull test. So, real quick. Thank you. You're welcome. So, Rhea Dawnbringer up first here. Boy, this no pull tab or anything. They want you to struggle on this one. Alright, here we are. Beautiful foiling. Oh, it's pretty good too. No lines. Orvar. Look at him. He's adorable. Hope you guys are getting the full effect of this foiling. Drana, the Last Blood Chief. Lavinia, Azorius Renegade. I constructed a Lavinia deck some time ago. It was not a favorite among the play group. And then Omnath here, and Llanowar Visionary as a little bonus card. He's an elf. All right, so I guess how we'll do this is we'll go right into the mystery boosters here. And yeah. All right. I am not too sure what to expect in this. I know they brought the future sight and the white borders back for this mystery booster too. Mystery Booster is an awesome little product, in my opinion. Chimney Cricket. Alright, we're just going to leave it like that there. I'm going to get to cracking. It's an awesome little product, and it is super fun to draft. Unfortunately, alright, here we go. Because it's so, it's so random to build a coherent draft deck. Well, a coherent deck while drafting. It's kind of difficult. Besmirch, right on. Ren's Resolve, fairly new card. Set in Scout. Wickerboro Elder. Alright. Gemstone Mine. Right on. Peer into the Abyss. That's a fun card to play in Commander. Snow-covered Waste. Lovely. And then a Goblin Charbelcher as our future sight rare. Oh, and we got one more of the test cards. Right on. But yeah, given like there's so many cards in this little product, it's hard to build a draft deck that, you know, goes burr. You know, the games tend to be a little bit drawn out. Banishing Light, Daxos, Scholar of the Ages, Silvergill Dowser, Luke's favorite, Swarm of Rats. This is we're cracking this a few days after the big ban that they announced for Commander, and you know, ooh, Chainer Nightmare Adept. All right. Then we have a White Border Consider. Lovely. Goblin King. All goblins have 1/1 and Mountain Walk. Right on. That's some fun art there. And then Planeswalkerificate. The art's pretty simple, but it's pretty neat. All right. I'm not a fan of the bans. Just because, how to explain this, in that, you know, you don't need a Mana Crypt, you don't need a Jeweled Lotus, you don't need a Dockside Extortionist, Nadu, whatever, but you don't need those cards to build a powerful deck that just mollywops the rest of your play group. Paradise Mantle, that is fantastic art on that. Coalition Relic, a little rare. Hollow One as our white border. Standstill as our future sight. This is a fantastic card to play in Commander, in my opinion, especially if you can recur it, you know. And well, it does create a bit of a standstill. Like, who wants to bite the bullet and let everybody else draw 3 cards? This pack's already kind of open, but so I think there's a bit of, I don't necessarily want to call it hypocrisy, but you know, where's this going to end? You know, again, you can build extremely powerful decks without needing the cards that they banned. Well, they definitely help, but you know, I think it was unnecessary, personally. How do you all feel about it? I've read mixed. Ancestor Dragon is rare. Right on. Oh, Displacer Kitten. Holy moly, white border. That is a great card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent you control, then return to the battlefield under its owner's control. Awesome pull there. Smokestack. Okay. This is actually where the stacks came from. When you hear somebody say stacks, it's from this card. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a soot counter on smokestack. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a permanent for each soot counter on smokestack. And then Mox Poison. Alright. It's a 0-drop. You tap it for mana of any color and you get 2 poison counters. That would be a interesting card to play, to say the least. But yeah, like, you know, they ban these cards for being mana positive and for helping players to take off, you know, before turn 7, and they want to extend the games for commander players. But and just to reiterate, you don't need those cards to do it. They're commanders, and I have a good friend of mine that is consistently saying this. There are commanders that are just inherently powerful. That no matter how you build them, they're going to, be more competitive than their counterparts. Elsha of the Infinite, a very fun commander, and also very powerful as well. Rite of Flame, add 2, then add 1 red for each card named Rite of Flame in each graveyard. Kataki War's Rage. Oh man, that is a mean card. All artifacts have at the beginning of your upkeep sacrifice this artifact unless you pay 1. And then Alberix, the Trade Planet. Alright, World Enchantment. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, choose 1, discard a card. If you do, put 2 of Alberix's resource into its owner's hand. Or exile the top card of your library as a resource. Okay. I think that would be a fun card, personally. When we drafted this set, we did use the test cards, and it was, nobody played anything that was too crazy, but, that'd be fun. I'm a huge fan of the future sight that they brought that back. Torok Dread Cantor, nice little mythic here. I don't really mess with him all that much, but still cool. Brain Freeze, right on. Serum Powder, lots of artifacts, I think. Okay. Taps for 1. Anytime you can mulligan and Serum Powder's in your hand, you may exile all cards from your hand, then draw that many cards. I think this is an alchemy card because I do not recognize this card. I could be wrong. Blurry Visionary. When he enters the battlefield, look at the top 2 cards of your library and put them back to back in the same sleeve with either card in front. They become a module double face card for the rest of the game. Then put that card into your hand. What a zany card. That seems like it should be an alchemy card as well. How are we looking on time? We're about 13 minutes in and we got a long way to go, so I'm going to try to pick up the pace a little here. It's just there's you just don't know what you're going to hit when you're going to hit it. Ignoble Heart Hierarch. Love a little mental misstep. Gnarly little counterspell there. Oh, Temporal Manipulation as Future Sight. Take an extra turn after this one. What a beautiful pull. Kozilek Completed. Holy smokes. Okay, so maybe they did toy around with making the Eldrazi's into Phyrexians. When you cast a spell, each opponent gets 2 poison counters, then opponents with more than 2 cards in hand discards equal to the difference. And then Anaya Infect. When this creature attacks, the defending player sacrifices a permanent for each poison counter they have. That would be a disgusting card to play. Some of these test cards that they're coming up with, they don't seem all that far-fetched, especially in comparison to the new Eldrazi's they dropped. Ambush Commander. Turns all your force and 1/1 green elves. And then you can sacrifice an elf and give target creature +3/+3. Faithless Looting. A staple in Commander. depending. And then Seeker of Skybreak, elf that taps to untap a target creature. All right. Questing Cosplayer. Let's see here. When the Questing Cosplayer enters the battlefield, create a questing roll token attached to target creature. If you control another roll on it, put that one into the graveyard. Oh, enchanting creature has the abilities of Questing Beast. War Priest of Thune. Little O-ring. Hey, oh, sorry. I got my kitten here and he's using my chair as a scratching post. Witch of the Moors. Deathrite Shaman. That's not a bad pull to get. In the white border. Tinderwall. Okay. Knight of the Flying Merfolk. Oh, shoot. I should read this off for y'all. It's an enchantment saga. A bedtime story. Don't put a lore count on this saga as it begins. Put a lore corner at the beginning of your end step rather than your main phase. Sacrifice after 3. Create a couple 1/1 merfolks. Put a flying counter on each tap a creature you control. And then draw a card for each creature you control that dealt combat damage to a player this turn. That would be a pretty cool saga. For those of you that did obtain this product, did anyone draft this? You know, how did they enjoy it? Treetop Village, Skittering Surveyor, alright. Lisa, Shrouded Dusk, Commander Legends. Mutilate all creatures get -1 until end of turn for each swamp you control. Pretty good cards. Scalelord Reckoner. Okay. Future Sight. Whenever a dragon you control becomes the target of spell or ability your opponent controls, destroy target non-land permanent that player controls. It's a very good dragon if you're running dragons. You complete me. If your life total is greater than 10, it becomes 10. For the rest of the game, your maximum life total is 10. You get an emblem with pay 2 life, add 1 mana any color, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and lose a life. Okay. I think these test cards, some of them are not too bad. I'd like to see some of them, like, you know, they actually make a more refined versions of them. Ooh, Layla, Artful Provocateur. Very good commander. Thespian Stage. Decent land. Sees a lot of play in commander. Energy Flux. Another one of those stacks cards. Well, that's the common theme in this this box. All artifacts have the beginning of your upkeep. Sacrifices artifact unless you pay 2. And then starting Town NPC. It's a 3/3 human peasant. Each creature in your hand has pay 2 adventure sorcery named Fetch Herbs with you gain 2 life. Okay, right, that's pretty cool. And then each creature card you cast from exile enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter. I would like to say we're about halfway through here, and we still got those collector packs to run through. So, let's see here. Oh, Reconnaissance. What a great card. Okay, now this is, I do know this is it. And I've probably skipped over cards that are really good. Probably even some other alchemy cards, honestly. Press Necromancer. that reconnaissance, to go back to that, you could attack with a creature and have it deal combat damage, and then on the cleanup step, Heartstone, right on. On the cleanup step, you can untap your creature. Goblin Goliath, I have not seen this dude. Alright, when he enters the battlefield, create a number of 1/1 goblin tokens equal to the number of opponents you have. 4 and a tap, if a source you control deal damage to an opponent this turn, it deals double that damage. Okay, a little damage doubler. Treasure Cruise. That, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, Future Sight Thassa's Oracle. That's another great pull. They'll probably ban that next. Okay, Pyromancy 101. A sorcery that deals 1 damage to any target that has Teach. So for 2, exile this spell top to a creature you control for as long as that card remains exiled. That creature has copy the exiled card. You may cast a copy for its Teach cost. That would be a very interesting mechanic, I think. And they kind of have that with Cypher, but the creature has to connect, but I think that would be easily abused. Boy, that was a great pack. I'm still on that pack. Reconnaissance and Thassa's Oracle. Alright, Lightning Skelemental. Thornbite Staff. Okay. I believe this is a pretty good card. Maybe I'm wrong. Equipped creature has 2 tap. This creature deals 1 damage to any target. Whenever a creature dies, untap this creature. Yeah. Whenever a shaman creature enters the battlefield, you may attach Thornbite Staff to it. Pretty good equipment when paired with something that has Death Touch, and then Pact of Negation. Holy smokes, another great pull. Yeah, it's free counterspell, and then you pay 5 at the beginning of your upkeep. If you don't, you lose the game. Yawgmoth's Day Planner. I think we didn't. Okay. 4-drop artifact. Pay 2 life. Add 2 black. You may cast spells from your graveyard. Only mana produced by abilities that cause you to lose life may be spent to cast this spell. If a card will put in your graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. That seems like a pretty fair test card, in my opinion. That being said, I'm probably not considering all the ways you can abuse that card. I think a lot of these test cards that they come out with for this set, I think they're a little bit more feasible. Pimen's Aura. It's a great little card. Combo piece for a lot of decks. But I think these test cards, I think they're a little bit more feasible than from the original Mystery Booster. Those seemed pretty ridiculous. Okay, Gem-Eyed Sliver. Cryptic Command. Another great card. Ash Barrens, okay. Well, not so great, but we'll have that. Ball Lightning. Okay. Boy, this Future Sight art, I really do enjoy it. Okay, Tax Taker. It's a rat advisor. Whenever an opponent pays a tax from a spell or permanent you control, create a number of treasure tokens equal to the amount of mana they paid. Yeah, it's no wonder that card never made it to any constructed format. That would be busted. Alright, Rafine's Informant, whatever, we don't really care about you. Soul Snuffers. Changeling Titan. Momir Vig, Simic Visionary, a relatively busted commander. Played with the Jace Bellerin. Okay, and the white border. Huh. Okay. Just a vanilla Forest Bear, 2-drop, 2/2. It's pretty cool that it's a full art, but Yeah. And then Stone Drake. A little 4/4 flyer. When he enters the battlefield, choose one, tap target land, draw a card, or target player discards a card for each spell you've cast this turn. That would be mean. But Momir Vig is, yeah, he's built right. He is definitely a force to be reckoned with in Commander. I had a gentleman that we used to play with that would consistently whoop ass with that deck. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the tunes. Nice little chill. Huh, Grothama, all devouring. We just had a gentleman in our play group build this guy, and he is a very fun commander. Stony Silence, a mean card. Activated abilities or artifacts can't be activated. There's so many stacks in this box. Demonic Consultation. Okay. Choose a card name, exile top 6 cards of your library, or then reveal cards from the top of your library into your reveal card with the chosen name. Put that card into your hand and exile other cards revealed this way. I think this card sees play in a format outside of Commander. I could be wrong though. Renin 1, right on. Okay. Planeswalker that has no casting cost. Tap 1 allows, or pay 1, I'm sorry, to turn Ren into a mana dork during your next turn, essentially a forest. Then you can neg 1 him to create a green squirrel, and then for -4 you get an emblem at the beginning of your post-combat main phase. Add green for each creature you control. That would be an interesting Planeswalker, to say the least. I'm not sure if I'm repeating myself here, but apparently there are foils in this set, and you can hit them. So maybe we'll hit a foil if we're lucky. Scuttlemutt. What a fun name. All right. Ikra Shadiki the Usurper. Right on. Archon of Emeria. Again, another stacks card. This, oh my goodness gracious. Holy smokes. What a pull. There's damage on it, but wow. Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. Future Sight foil. Wow. It's a little disappointing on that. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can get a little bit of it. But by George. All right, I'm going to set this over here. Wow. Okay. All right. Flavor Disaster. All right. Enchantment creature, Elemental Pirate. Reach. 4/3. When it enters the battlefield or when it's turned face up, target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn where X is Flavor Disaster's power. Right on. And then Negamorph. You may cast this face down. It's a 2/2 for 3. Turn it face up at any time for its Negamorph cost and put a 1/1 counter on it. Gracious. That, I'm still like just in awe over that Gix. God bless it. Holy smokes. Okay, I'll go on, guys. I'll go on. Sorry. Boy, what if we... I was just talking about hitting foil. Phyrexian Scriptures. Okay. Interesting saga. I do enjoy my sagas. Tarnished Citadel. Okay. Natural Order. Not a bad Future Sight card to hit. All I had to do was talk about the foils. Defender of the Cube. Let's see here. 3/3 with positioning. As this creature enters, lock your creature in order from left to right for as long as you control a creature with positioning. Each time a creature enters or comes under your control, position it to the left or right. Okay, adjacent creatures to the left and right of defender of the queue get +1/+1 and have vigilance. Huh. You got, who's that, Fibblethib there? Right on. Alright, we got 6 packs left, so we're down to the last quarter of the box, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, here we go. Maybe we'll hit another foil. Price of Progress. Dingus Staff. Soulfire Grandmaster. Okay. White Border Colossal Dreadmaw. Now there's a hit. Then Mana Short. Tap all lands target player controls and that player loses all unspent mana. That would be a house to play against Crewfix. Girl and Her Dogs. Okay. 3/3 human. When a girl and her dogs enters the battlefield and at the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white legendary dog creature token and name it. That's adorable. Whenever a girl and her dogs attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each legendary creature you control. I think that'd be a fun card that isn't too unbalanced. I wouldn't be mad if I saw that card played against me. Snow-covered plains, white border, right on is better than the Dreadmaw. I'm trying for, what was our rare here? Oh my goodness gracious! I just settled the wreckage. Let's see here. Triumph of Ferocity. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest power, tied for the greatest power. Okay, Avacyn's Collar, the symbol of her church. It's an equipment. Equipped creature can't attack, block, or transform, and his active abilities can't be activated. Gracious, even our test cards are oppressive. Miss Meadow Skulk. I always enjoyed the Kithkins. I hope they go back to creating some Kithkins here. Bolt Bend. A little, that's like a budget, gosh, deflecting SWAT. Consuming Aberration. A Snow-covered Swamp. Right on. Oh my goodness gracious. Another foil card. Let's see here. Enters tapped. Choose a color. When it enters, describe one. If you weren't the starting player, you may untap it instead. Okay. I think this is a alchemy card, maybe? Who knows? Indicate. Huh. It's just a 0-drop sorcery that targets permanent. Well, we got another foil. Gracious, we're 30 minutes into this. Cryptic Spires, okay. Didn't think we'd ever see that card again. Thantis the World Weaver, a great commander to build. Very fun. King's Assassin, okay. White border, destroy target type creature. Right on. And then Serenity. At the beginning of your upkeep, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. They cannot be regenerated. Wow. Zone of Flame, okay. 7-drop enchantment aura, enchant zone, battlefield, okay. Whenever one more cards enter or leave enchanted zone, Zone of Fire Flame deals 1 damage to each opponent. Interesting test. Boy, these packs kind of already opened for me. Not that I'm complaining. I struggle to open these packs sometimes. All that glitters. Okay, this is second last pack, and then we got our collector boosters. Thank you for taking the time, and I hope you're still watching and watching this. Rider Replication, a fun card. Wish, okay. Play a card you own from outside of the game this turn. Relica Progenitus for our future sight card, and then Fludge Gunk Guardian. When Fludge or another slug, ooze, fungus, or mutant enters the battlefield, and you control, each opponent shuffles 3 gunk cards into their library. Huh. That would be fun. And annoying. But thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe even laughed a little. Please comment. Let's strike up a conversation over these recent bans. Did you pick this product up? Did you draft it or just crack it? What was your best pull? Let me know in the comments. Alright, last pack here. Smuggler's Copter. Dryad Arbor, okay. That's a pretty good pull. Show and Tell as our mythic. Each player may put an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land card from their hand onto the battlefield. It's future sight. Okay, Lutri Popper Otter. Okay, as companion, your starting deck contains no cards with a silver, gold, orange, or purple expansion symbol. Okay, when it enters the battlefield, discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. It's a silly one. Alright, in no particular order. Boy, wouldn't a confetti foil just be the icing on the cake? Alright, here we go. Oh man. Why can't these be pre-opened for me as well? Alright. A little damage, that sucks. Twinning Twins. Karmic Justice. That is fantastic art and a fantastic card. Whenever a spell or ability an opponent controls destroys a non-creature permanent you control, it may destroy target permanent that opponent controls. Little right back at you action. Rowan, Scion of War, and our alternate art. Beautiful. Court of Locktwain. Locktwain? Whatever. Geez, this is not a bad little pack. And then Restless Fortress. Curiosity. Season of Growth. A Forest. And, you know, just for shits and gigs. Right on. Oops, let's get this out of here. Commander Masters. Boy, wouldn't it be something else if we pulled a Jeweled Lotus? Well, I think I see it back there. That's another thing. People are cracking these, and they're showing off their Jeweled Lotuses and their Mana Crypts that they pulled out of this, and people are speculating that they dumped all this product before they announced the bans. Chainer Dimension Master is our little etched foil. Guffrey Writes History, alright. Obscuring Haze. And then Vault of Champions, full art foil. Okay. Can't be mad at that. Our token here. Okay, last pack for real this time. Yeah. Ooh, a like and subscribe if you'd like. I think I forgot to mention that. If I'm repeating myself, sorry, but I don't think I am. I'm just not meant to, you know, be recording these 40-minute videos. Belligerent Yearling. Growing Rights at Ilthamak, not a bad pull at all. The Enigma Jewel, fun card, never played it. It'd be interesting though. Curious Altasaur. Palani's Hatcher. Oh man, welcome to Jurassic Park. Okay. What a great pull. And then Mazzolanti, the Great Door. Oh, and we get a foil treasure and a golem. Beautiful. Okay, guys, one last look at our boy here, Gix. What a gorgeous pull, except for that damage right there. I'm going to have some strong words for WotC right now. But thanks for tuning in, and yeah, until next time.